right, are we starting? All right. Well, you know how most card tricks are pick one out and I find it, right?
Yeah.
This isn't it. See, I'm going to tell you a story about a guy named Sam the Bellhop. Now, Sam the Bellhop actually owned and operated his own little restaurant and hotel, which was located 3 blocks away from a place called the 654 Club. I have no idea what a 654 Club is, but it just goes really, really good with this story. And you know those pick a card tricks? I only have to control one card. For what I'm going to do now, I have to control this many. So one day, Sam the Bellhop is working in his restaurant. Things are going kind of slow, kind of like here. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the big doors are opened up wide. Into the restaurant walked 4 brothers that were from Kansas. There was Carl, Kenny, Kyle. Oh, and they had a brother named Kevin. That's them right there. They're cowboys. That's what the K stands for, of course, is cowboy. Well, they called Sam the Bellhop over to their table. They said, Sam, we're kind of new in town, and we heard you demand. We heard you can get us anything we need, so here's the deal. We're lonely. Can you find us some women to make the time go by a little better? Sam goes, it's early, but I'll see what I can do. So Sam takes a little walk. He goes 1, 2, and 3 blocks. He comes back. I got you guys 4 women. I got you a couple brunettes and a couple of redheads. They said, Sam, these girls are gorgeous. Where in the world did you find them? Oh, the 654 Club. You know, it's just right down the block. So they tell Sam, you're a heck of a guy. Let's see if we can dig deep here for you, Sam. We're going to dig deep, and here's a nice $2 tip for you, Sam, $2 tip. This is back when $2 was actually worth something. I don't know if I should have mentioned that or not. Well, the 4 cowboys, they start to loosen up, and they start to have a good time with the women. Cowboy Kevin speaks up. You know, we came to town to make money. What do you say we get that poker game going? Well, the only problem is they don't have enough card players. So they called Sam back over the table. Said, Sam, can you do us a favor? Can you find us some card players? It's early, but I'll see what I can do. So Sam takes another walk. He goes 1, 2, and 3 blocks. He comes back. I found 4 guys who want to play cards with you. It's kind of weird that they all have the same name, but I got you 4 guys, and they're all named Larry. They said, Sam, these guys are perfect. Where in the world did you find them? Oh, the 654 Club. You know, it's just right down the block. They tell Sam, you're a heck of a guy. Here's another $2 tip for you. Well, they have that big poker game. And unfortunately, one of the 4 cowboys, Kenny, runs into a little bit of bad luck. He ends up owing Larry money. So he called Sam over the table. Said, Sam, I only have a $40 check. Can you cash a $40 check and get me a couple of 20s? Sam goes, it's early, but I'll see what I can do. So Sam takes that $40 check. He runs over to his cashier. He comes shuffling back to Kenny. Said, Kenny, I'm out of 20s. You weren't expecting a 20 of diamonds, were you? Okay, good. So we were out of 20s, so I got you 4 10s. He said, Sam, that's great. Here's another $2 tip for you. I'm showing off now. So they're talking to the cowboys are talking to Sam a little bit more. They said, Sam, you're still kind of you're a nice guy. You remind us of this one magician we saw the other day. What's his name? Oh, Jeremy Hawk. He says, you're such a joker. Come on, nobody's that nice quick. I'm Jeremy. How you doing? Okay. So they're talking to Sam a little bit more. They said, Sam, you're still kind of a young guy, aren't you? He goes, well, kinda, I guess. Cowboy Carl says, Sam, I think you're about 38 years old. Sam says, you know what? You're actually very close. I'm 39. So the cowboys ask Sam, do you live here at the restaurant and hotel? Sam says, nah, I got my own place over at 1329 West 8th Street. It's a good part of town. So the cowboys ask Sam, do you play cards at all, Sam? He goes, you know what? I play a couple hands every day down at the old 654 Club. It's just right down the block. So they ask Sam, you ever see any really good poker games? He said, you wouldn't believe it. The other day, this guy Michael was there. He had 3 7s and a pair of 8s. They said, ooh, that's a full house. What did Michael win? He goes, you want to take a guess what he won? You want to guess? It was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. You got, maybe it was something. No, it was nothing. Well, see, how can he win nothing with a full house like that? He said, I didn't believe it. Emma was there. She turned her cards over. She had 3 aces and a pair of 9s. They said, that's a much better full house. What did Emma win? Because, you want to guess on this one? That one really was nothing. I have no idea where it goes either. They said, how can she win nothing on a full house like that? They said, you wouldn't believe. There's this one joker there named Jeremy Hawk. We think he cheated. He turned his cards over. He had a straight flush. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much.